Alrighty, we only caught the one train today, but we done a little bit of an experiment that went great. Let's get the video started.
Southern Railfan is the place for amazing videos of all types of trains. Southern Railfan, subscribe today.
Alrighty, starting to be another awesome weather day. We're here at Moody Town Road, waiting on the southbound M653. It's about 12 o'clock, something like that. And that's the only thing I've heard today anywhere around close. I didn't hear anything going north this morning, so we might have a M652 or an M892 going north. But we'll keep our ears out and see what else we can catch today. But we'll hang out here at Moody Town and catch this southbound man. Alrighty, I think I mentioned to you guys maybe a couple of months ago about setting up a O-scale layout over at the VA hospital. We're going to do that during the holidays, and I thought we'd experiment a little bit with the nursing home and just kind of see how people would react to a small layout. So set up just a small, literally just a small oval with one train set on it. It was amazing. I'm not sure what I was expecting, but what I got was not what I was expecting. I mean, I had guys in tears and stories about growing up with O-scale layouts under the Christmas tree and going downtown and looking at the layouts in the windows of the stores. You know, I would have loved to have lived in that time to experience that. I mean, that was the heyday of model trains, and was doing a little bit of research on that project and some other things that I was going to tie into the layout. I was going to put a little bit of history in it, and I was talking to those guys, you know, about seeing the layouts in the store windows, and you know, the O scale 3-rail track was invented because of those displays in those store windows. That third rail in the middle allowed them to run a loop around back into the same track to the other side of the display, loop around back into the same track. I guess at the time was a form of a I don't know what you call it, reversing. I don't know if it'd be called a reversing loop or not, but I was pretty amazed that that's why that track was designed that way with that third rail, was for commercial purposes at the time, for, you know, for to display the tracks, because back then when you bought a set it just had a circle of track in it. So I thought that was pretty amazing. But I mean, it had a profound effect on me, seeing those guys. I don't know. I think I'm going to maybe talk to some different people at the VA, and I'm not sure how I would do. I guess I would have to change out the locomotive. I'm still learning O scale, so it'd have to be some type of OCS, is it OCS or OSC, digital operating system, DCS. I don't know where the O come in. O scale, I guess. And maybe set up something permanent there, and you know, have to be taken care of, or whatever. And it's not one of those things where you really have to worry about kids reaching over and tearing something up, and I don't think anybody would steal anything. So that may be a possibility to put something like that up there on a permanent basis. But I mean, some of these guys were in tears, and of course I wound up the same way. I mean, I've always had a more than a fascination with trains. It's been an emotional thing for me. I mean, for a long time growing up, it was just was always a part of my life. My grandfather got me started into it, and you know, I kind of more than attached to. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, I'll go change subject. But anyway, it went really well, so we're going to try to do that. And I'm done rambling, but anyway, that's our video for today. We only caught the one train, but I'm going to show you guys. Hear that in the background? That's M653, but it's dead dark outside. And try to show you guys the layout that we're going to do over there, and get that going. But it really gave me a boost of energy, because I was kind of fluttering back and forth about whether to do it or whether not to do it. But anyway, that's where we're at with that. That's about 4 minutes of rambling. So anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow.